I was her first experience because you made me come to Germany.
Yeah, you need emotional support.
Emotional.
Hello everyone, hi, I'm Denise. I share everything about living, studying and working in Germany and make it easy for you with my videos with step-by-step guides. Before we dive in, did you know that 95% of you that are watching are not subscribed to my channel? I put so much love and effort to this channel to share real information about living, studying and working in Germany. So if you find this helpful, hit the subscribe button and make my day. Okay, let's move on to the video. Today's video is about what is really like living in Germany as an international student, and that's why I brought my sister İlayda.
Hi.
She's also from Turkey like me because she's my sister. So today she's going to be answering some questions about living in Germany as an international Turkish student. So İlayda, can you please introduce yourself to audience?
Hi, I'm İlayda. I'm 22 years old. I'm studying chemical engineering in Germany. I'm here since 3 years. My bachelor degree is also known as process engineering. And today I will be answering some of my sister's questions.
Thank you, İlayda. So, İlayda, what was your first impression about Germany when you arrived?
I think when I first arrived, it was very rainy and very gray. So I felt like I came to a country that is way colder than Turkey, and I felt a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
And I would like to tell that we are not coming from a really warm part of Turkey. We are from the northern side.
Yeah.
Even for us, it was a bit cold, dark and rainy.
Yeah, I felt a bit depressed, not gonna lie.
So, my second question, how is studying in Germany is different than our country?
I think it's very different. I don't want to say one is way better than the other, but in Turkey, everything is very structured. If you just go to lectures, follow every little step, I think you will be good. But in Germany, it's very up to the student, I think. Like in here, you learn how to learn. You learn how to reach for information. You learn how to do your own research. Nobody's helping you. But in Turkey, teachers or professors, I think, more structured. They are more helpful. It's just that if you just go there, you will probably pass.
Would you say in Germany it's more self-learning based?
Yeah, definitely. It's self-learning based. Your professors will going to help you if you need help, of course, but really makes you take your own responsibility. So usually per semester, there are 5-6 classes that you take, and every bachelor degree usually for 6 semesters. But mine is 7 semesters because I have to do an internship. Usually engineering, bachelor's, master's, as far as I know, it's 4 semesters. But in Germany, usually people don't finish in the regular time, and as far as I know, average is like +3 semesters. So if your degree's regular semester is 6, just add 3 more semesters and probably that's your average. Like people probably will finish it in 9 semesters.
Almost no one finishes on time.
No, well.
It's too optimistic to say you will finish in 6 semesters. I mean, there are people still can achieve that, but very few, I would say. My fourth question, is it hard to make friends as an international student in Germany?
It is. It is very hard. Like, especially I'm an introvert person. And
maybe you can take this topic in 2 different parts. One, making German friends, and second, making international friends.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Making German friends takes a lot of effort. It takes time. It's hard to, maybe because of the language barrier or the culture. It's not the easiest, definitely. But with the international friends, you can easily find your own group or own people who also experiencing the same thing as you, which they can really support you, like with the classes. You can ask about the classes, even with the bureaucracy, with the immigration office. When you come here, you're going to deal with the immigration office a lot, and having a friend beside you about that lives with the same experience will help you a lot.
You need emotional support.
Emotional support, yeah.
Yeah, for example, my best friend in Germany is Greek. Like another good friend from master, she's Korean. I have good friends from Georgia, Japan, China. You know, it's very mixed actually. It's really easy making international friends, let alone friends from your country. That will be so easy for you. But German friends might take time and effort because they are more structured people. They might not be so spontaneous because we are from really spontaneous country, Turkey. So because when you go out from your lecture, you can just say, let's grab a coffee, let's eat some food, and they will be up for it. But here, that might not be the case, but don't take it personal. It's because people, they try to respect their own schedules, so this might take a bit time.
Another difference that I've noticed is that with international friends, you can be spontaneous, but with German friends, what I realized that they want to do an activity together.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah. So like
That's
if I have a Turkish friend, we can just go to a coffee and then drink and talk and chat and then
or not do anything, just lay somewhere under the sun, chill, just listen music. But I think German friends, they want to do like either
activity.
Like let's go bowling, let's go for running,
let's go mini golf, let's go.
That's true.
Let's go mini golf. Let's go to I don't know, any kind of activity, basically.
That's so correct. My fifth question. You can cut this short. It's fine. How do you manage financially in Germany?
How I manage is that basically I came here with a blocked account that covers everything.
But everyone needs a block account.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a financial sponsor.
Yeah, and that's how I basically continue my life.
And of course you need to budget yourself because you're a student, because block account is limited. I think you get almost 930 euros a month.
For example, if you're out of money, there's like jobs that you can do for one day job, or you can just get a student job, like mini job. You can also support yourself like that.
Part-time jobs.
Yeah, everything is available.
What do you eat when you miss Turkish food? I mean, I think this is a wrong question
going to be
for her. Yeah, because she likes so many different cuisines. Yeah. She's really into tasting different foods. She's a foodie, I would say.
I am.
Yeah, so maybe you answer this from your point of view.
So, I don't want to be a bad person, but the Turkish food in Germany is not the best, because I always ate the best Turkish food in Turkey. My standards for Turkish food is very high. So if I want to eat Turkish food in here, I eat Greek. It's like close, and I feel like Greek food in Germany is quite good. Other than that, in Germany you can enjoy...
She will be cancelled for saying.
I will be cancelled. But I'm sorry, it's just... What can I do?
Yeah, it's your truth. It's okay.
Yeah, there are a lot of cuisines in here. So if you're bored, you can eat Korean, you can eat Arabic, you can eat Lebanese, you can eat Greek. You can just go and eat everywhere. I think this is one of the things that I really like about Germany. You can just eat every cuisine.
Yeah, it's very international, so you can taste different food and cuisines. So my seventh question, what's the hardest part about bureaucracy in Germany? Everything.
I think first thing is availability of the immigration office, basically, because there were so many times I would write emails, they will reply to those emails, they will take days, months to email. Maybe they even forget it. And for example, I had to do something with the immigration office. I have to get an appointment of it takes so long to get an appointment, and then you get an appointment and you have to figure out your documents. I think the most challenging part is to get the appointment, to be in contact. That's one of the...
To get the appointment.
Yeah, to get the appointment. And other thing is, unfortunately, in Germany, everything is on paper.
It's not digitalized.
It's not digitalized. That's why you have to print all your documents. That might be challenging a little. They demand a lot of documents. Every day, demand everything.
This is the negative effect we see, but there is a positive reason behind that. It's because they would like to avoid data leak, because through digitalization, you might have data breach or leak in your information. So they would like to keep it on paper. But when you keep it on paper, the communication gets slower, documentation process, it gets slower. So, I mean, it's not impossible to collect your documents or bring them, but it takes time to find an appointment. So my eighth question, how do you deal with the language barrier?
I think the hardest part is the German in the lectures. After you are out of your language course, you will be able to communicate, buy something, get something, have casual conversations. But when you're in the class, which happened to me, when I was in the class in the lectures, in my first lectures, I didn't get anything because it was too scientific. They were talking about a lot of scientific stuff, mathematical stuff, some terminology that I've never familiar been with. But as far as I know, I learned it later, that you can have terminology dictionaries before you start your bachelor. I didn't have that, I didn't know that, and I basically will get the lecture notes and try to like translate, and then I will get the terminology. At first, it took so much time, but once you get it like some couple of times, you start to understand everything. After then, it comes. And with the casual conversation, it's alright. You won't have that much trouble after the course.
Yeah, I mean, in casual conversation, they don't care about the grammar that much. I know because my grammar is not the best, but they understand me. Okay, this is the 9th question, and it's how is the social and dating culture in Germany? Maybe you can talk about the social culture, social behavior.
I think I'm not going to talk about dating, but definitely Germans are very direct, very straightforward, no playing games, straight to the point, and that might come across as being very cold, but it's just there, how they behave, it's just the culture.
Would you recommend Germany to other international students?
Yes, I will definitely recommend it because studying in here is very flexible. Like in Turkey, there are a lot of attendance stuff going on. Like you have to be in school every time. You have to, I don't know, perform in the class too. But in Germany, you can just come to the class whenever you want and you can just sit. You don't have to say anything. You can just watch the professor, like just listen and try to learn. And I think the less flexible it is, better, because when there's attendance, like giving an example from Turkey right now, I feel like I'm pressured, but now with this system in Germany, I feel like it's my responsibility to attend and to learn, which makes me more motivated. Feel less pressured, and I feel like everything is on my hands. So
I think you feel like you don't need to put on a show,
yeah,
but you can just focus on your classes and just study to pass
exactly
them. Yeah, because there might be sometimes in Turkey, like the teachers or professors might have favorite students
all the time.
But in Germany, that's not the case. They don't favor anyone. Even if your professor loves you, which the professor is not in contact with the students, they like you in real life, this is not going to affect your exam
academic
notes or
stuff.
grades. No. I think that's the good part of having more straightforward culture.
And also, the professors in Germany are very helpful.
So, how did you get admission to a German university?
Like, I will say, first of all, thank you.
Of course. My pleasure.
My sister helped me a lot with my documents, with the while I'm choosing the schools that I want to go, visa process, finding a dorm.
This is how I started educational consultancy actually 3 years ago.
I was her first experience.
She's my first client who didn't pay.
Yeah, I didn't pay.
And now she's paying with this video.
And how it happened is that after I graduated from high school, get my diploma, university entrance exam, and I went to my sister. I was like, hey, make me go into a German university.
Yeah, I arranged all the, we made some lists. We were going through together, like what documents we need. If we received some missing documents, message from a university, we were trying to be on time.
After I graduated from high school, I got my diploma. I went to my sister. I was like, please make me go to a German university.
Yeah, and I made her. Yeah. She's here. She's a living example that my consultancy actually works. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, click that notification bell, subscribe, and drop any questions you may have. We might even do a part 2 if you're interested. Yeah, if you have any questions, she's always in my service.
because you made me come to Germany.
Yes.
I kind of owe her.
Yeah, thank you so much. And Elaine also has an Instagram channel that she just started. She's sharing vlogs about her life in Germany as an international student. I think you might benefit a lot, so go ahead, follow her. I will add her Instagram below. Also, go ahead, of course, follow me. You can see my German life. I give daily tips and tricks. I share like fun reels also there. It's more entertaining there, I would say, including informational videos. So that's all.
I hope I did give a good insight for you. I hope it helped maybe shape your ideas about living in Germany a bit.
So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!
Bye!